to be responsible for anything other than little
Mm-hmm.
things like groceries. You want to be a stay-at-home wife. Were you
Mm-hmm.
raised by a stay-at-home mother?
No. Was I raised by a stay-at-home mom?
Then
No.
do you have a cookbook?
I don't need a cookbook.
Do you have a cookbook?
I don't. I
So
was taught by my dad as far as cooking.
do respect, ma'am. Then why, in all fairness, would an average woman doing an average job who was not raised to be a traditional woman expect to be a stay-at-home mother with a man who's making in the top 1% of income just because you deserve it? The guys are listening. The men who make that kind of money are watching this show. Shoot your shot.
Can you say the question again? I'm sorry.
Why you?
Bro. She heard what he said. She was like, wait, hold up, wait. For real? Let's go back into the video. Let's go.
Like I say, I'm ready to settle down. I'm not a young woman. I'm old enough to know what I want.
I don't give a shit about what you want. I'm saying sell yourself to these men. See, we understand that you want all his stuff. Fine. Sell it.
I'm willing to be there by your side every step of the way. Motivate you, stand by your side, be that woman to comfort you at night and be submissive to you. That woman, I will have your dinner ready for you all the time at night, and
she said, look, I'll be there to comfort you. When she said look, that means she's serious. She turned she started laughing because she knew it sounded like some bullshit. I swear. Oh my God, this show is so funny to me, bro.
So yeah, I'm nervous.
You can't be nervous if you want a man that's in the top 1%. See, women who want what you want were raised to be an asset to men like that. Basically, you're asking to go shop at Hermes and just get a Birkin bag just because Birkin bags are cool.
That's not important to me. I don't care about labels.
It's a metaphor.
Oh, okay.
My point is, man, you're an average woman.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never dated a man making over 6 figures.
I haven't.
So then why would you say you deserve to have a husband who's making $200,000 to $500,000? Why would you deserve any of that? Better question, what does he deserve?
He deserves a woman that'll take care of him. A woman
And what does he deserve? The woman who, and does that come? But what about how she looks?
Yeah, of course he should be attracted to her.
Attracted? You don't think a man?
Please
don't overtalk. You don't think a man who's making that kind of money should have a dime piece?
Well, yeah, they would like, but honestly, it's about the personality.
No. See, when you can't be what he wants, you'll always go to this personality. Why do you think Beyonce is all that to Jay-Z and more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, he still cheated on her.
And she kept her ass with her husband.
She did.
Because she's got sense.
She did.
So
I'm learning
This-
from you. I'm learning from you.
no. See, what you don't realize is you just insulted 90% to 95% of the men out there. As a pharmacy technician, no disrespect intended, but man, that's an average job. You look at men, the way you talk as though the men that you actually are on their level are not what you deserve. All right, I'll grant that. But what about the women who are above you? The women who outrank you in looks, physique, personality, mindset, abilities, aptitudes. Okay? What about those women? What do they deserve? Do they deserve the man that you want?
I don't think so, because most of them probably can't even probably not even wife material.
You mean like you?
I mean, like half of them women that are bad, like a 10, like you say, some of them can't even cook a meal.
Ma'am?
And I can do all that.
Okay, but based upon your relationship history, how would a man know that?
Honestly, like here's the issue that's going on right now. Okay, so Kevin and the woman that he's talking to are coming at it from the wrong way. Come on, like let's just really be honest. Like she's 30. She says she wants someone that's 33 to 45 or some shit, or 40, that's making $500,000. The entire culture right now is hook up, and they want the baddest of the baddest. So what she needs to do is she needs to hit the gym. Just like it's so interesting because Kevin talks about this shit a lot. He talks about how you just need to hit the gym, get into the gym, get your body right, get fit. And I've been watching this concept for a while, just like in the past, and he just like really keeps harping on it. Like the past 2-3 months, he's been harping on getting fit, getting in the gym. This culture right now is hook up, and if you want a half a meal, half a ticket, a quarter ticket, you gotta be bad. And if you're not bad, you gotta be willing to submit to what he wants. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you gotta do, what he want to do. Honestly, and provide and help him with that shit. You know, help him get his desires. I'm so serious. Help him get his desires, and you gonna get a spot on that lifeboat. For real.
Let me prove it to you.
So he
That's
has
when
to.
you get in a
So
relationship,
in
when
other
you get in a
words, see, I want you to listen how crazy
I'm
that
gonna let you
sounds.
talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
So in other words, a man needs to make himself the best version of himself to have access to all these women, but he needs to go get a woman that's average to let her prove that she's better than the other women. How about this? Why don't you go get a man who's average and prove to him?
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all want it, and this is the entitlement of modern women, especially in our community. You don't hear Middle Eastern, Asian, Hispanic women who are average talking down to their average men, and all trying to go after men who definitely outrank and they're not qualified for. That's the point. You're wanting a man that's way up here. In this country, you can only legally marry one person.
Right.
And your argument is, well, just because she look good don't mean she can cook.
Well, can I say something?
In a second.
Okay.
How many days a week do you cook right now?
For myself, I cook Sundays, and then I prep my lunches for the days, and then probably on Wednesday I'll cook again because I'll.
So 2 days a week you cook. So 2 days a week you cook.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me you're gonna go from 2 days a week to cooking how many days a week for your family?
Every freaking day. every day.
The best
because I love
predictor of
cooking.
future performance is past performance. And see,
will cook every day.
nothing that I've said has made you sit back and say, maybe I'm being a little bit unrealistic about my wants and expectations. You keep trying to make this fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really doing my best to kind of level set you. But every time I ask you something, it's like, well, but maybe she's not what it is. Why do you deserve this?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like every time every girl calls in, they're so excited to talk to him, but then they get disappointed as shit as the rest of the conversation goes on. Like, she was happy as shit to get into it, and now she's just like, can this just be over with? Like, Kevin, get to the point, man. You helping all these other girls out, but like, what are you talking about? Like, I kind of feel the same way a little bit. I'm not going to front with you. I wish he would kind of get a little bit more in depth into it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, I guess he's just giving her what I don't know, man. Let's go.
Honestly, he don't even have to be high value as long as he can love me unconditionally.
That's not what you started out saying, ma'am. You said you want 2 kids, and you don't want to have to pay. You don't want to have to be responsible for anything except groceries. That's what you said.
I did.
Because
so
that's
now you
the
making
truth.
Me think that I don't have
that's
to have...
the truth. That's the truth. That's why you can't find nobody. Because you walking around trying to find a man that is above you. Mm-hmm. See, there are men out there who knew women ain't on their level. Do you also understand that there are men who are that are above you and you ain't on their level? Mm-hmm. Are there men like that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So if a man was trying to get a woman that wasn't on his level, what would you expect him to do?
Of course, he'll probably brush past me and get to somebody that's on his level.
If a man was trying to get a woman that wasn't on his level, what are his options?
You talking about what are his options?
Yeah, if a man is here and he wants a woman that's up here, what are his options when he's here?
Well, he's going to get somebody on his level.
Or he can level up.
Oh, or exactly. He can level up.
Well, you can't level up to that level. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to do this in the nicest way possible. But what in your life?
Bro, Kevin just told her she can't level up. This dude is ridiculous, bro. I swear. He said they can also level up. But what you can't do, you can't level up. What? That shit is so funny to me, I swear, man.
What in your dating romantic life has made you think, feel, or believe or created an appetite for a man that's up there when you've never experienced it? Where'd that come from?
I don't know, from watching your show.
Man, you're 30.
I honestly...
You're 30 years old. My show ain't been around that long. But you've been single a long time.
I have, because I haven't found the right one yet.
And what's that? And see, that's the... Thank you.
I don't need a cookbook.
Thank you. I haven't found the right one.
I haven't found the right one.
That's the first goddamn thing out of my mouth. There is no right one. So here's the hardcore reality. Ma'am, you're average. And the right one for you is a guy who's making around $42,500 a year. Mm. Why'd you do that?
Oh,
I'm about 20,000, 30,000 above that, baby. Come hit me up. Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just agreeing.
Okay. But that's kind of what the man you dated before was earning, right? Uh-huh. Right?
Correct.
Yes, no? Right.
Correct.
Right. Average, like an average woman who's at pharmacy tech. But then if you were to date this man, would you do all the stuff for him that you would do for this man who's making 500,000, 200,000? Really?
I would. I
Really?
would.
So if I went back through your dating history and asked the men you
Mhm.
dated, is that who you were? They tell me that's who you were.
Yeah, they would definitely tell you that that's who I was.
Okay, so who ended the relationships?
You said, excuse me?
So your last relationship, who ended it? You or him?
I did.
Why?
I told you because he was just irresponsible with money-wise, like priorities.
And you guys
wasn't,
were Ferraris.
his priorities wasn't
And you guys were together
in
on
the
like
right
6
place.
months, right?
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Okay, so and the one before that.
But I did. I did.
2-year relationship. Who ended that one?
I did.
Why? Yeah. Go ahead.
I got sick, to be honest. I got sick. And I wasn't ready for a relationship.
You ended a 2-year relationship because of an illness?
I did.
He didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
Was it a life-threatening illness?
It was.
I mean, I'm a cancer survivor, so.
I'm not trying to cry.
My point is, you don't end relationships. Okay, you don't end relationships. You ladies just jump in and out of relationships. Then when you're at this point, it's like, well, you got to look at your past history.
Yeah.
And your relationships, you end them.
Well, he wasn't ready. He couldn't take on the toll that I was dealing with. So.
All right. So what this caller showed, more than anything else, is even average women who've never experienced this stuff, who have no business, no business really having such high standards. You got this list of things that you're not. And you expect a man to settle for you when you wouldn't settle for somebody else. There are plenty of men out there. 54% of black men are single and childless, and 61% in the middle class. There are plenty of single black men in this country, especially here. So if you can't find a single black man who's average, you ain't looking outside. Mm-hmm. So you say you can't find the right one, you can't find a fantasy is what you can't find. Okay. So many of our average women are looking for men who outrank them. And this is why y'all ending up by yourself, because you're not looking for men that are on your level. So I look like an asshole for saying this kind of stuff, and I just don't get it.
Well, like you said, I haven't even tried to go out to look for nobody, so that's on me.
Well, that's cool, but then that means what?
It's
at
my
30
fault.
years old, at 30 years old, like it or not, at 30 years old, either you get your butt in gear, get your standards in line with who you are, understand that an average man will be a great catch for you, and he would actually be saving your life, because the next questions aren't going to be even worse. When you get to age 65 retirement, are you going to have your $2.4 million saved up cash?
I'm not. That's
so
why I need
where are you
a
going to
husband.
live?
I don't. That's why I need a husband.
So where are you going to live?
That's why I said I don't.
But the thing that I love about Kevin's content is that it really gives the mindset, and what he's starting to do now is really drill into the average mindset of women now, to the point like you need to have a husband to get to the end of life. And so now what he's objective, like these women are now objectifying men as money. We're now looked like the average man is looked at as money now, you guys. And so I want you, like, this is really important to think about, because as an average guy, you really have got to get on your shit. You've really got to get on your grind. You've really got to get your money, find ways to do it legally, illegally, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't condone illegal ways, but if you have a plan, get in, get out, go legit, do some real shit, bam, good to go. People are afraid to start at level 1. People are afraid to fail and not be good at something, to try to get the bumps and bruises of learning new things. That is what's gonna, life is long. You gotta do new shit, you know what I'm saying? So this is something important for the men to really realize. You really got to get on your fucking grind and start early and never stop. Never stop. Take all the things that are stopping you from getting yourself good, because at the end of the day, you've got to pull your own weight, and you've also got to provide for others around you. You've got to do what it takes to get to the next level at all times. You don't mean be an asshole, but know when boundaries, when lines have been crossed. Corrective action needs to happen once that happens. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump into it.
So
That's
where
why I
you
need a
gonna
husband.
So where you gonna
I
live?
need a
So where you gonna
husband.
live? Where you gonna live? Where you gonna live?
On the street, because I ain't got no
Right.
husband.
I mean, people may think I'm cold, but I'm not. But I'm like,
She said down
this
the
is a woman
street, cause
who's
I
not
ain't
putting
got.
herself out there, not doing what needs to be done, saying she can't find the right one, not even in the game, knowing she can't live on one income. What the hell is going on in some of y'all's heads? How is this supposed to fix itself? You supposed to, y'all date like the lotto.
Mhm.
So this is why we're getting to a point to where average black men are going to start looking or start dealing with non-black women, because average black women, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all
Well,
are
like I
either
said, I'm putting myself out there. That's why I even came on your show.
putting yourself
So
out there. This is this is not out
y'all
there.
like me,
Out there is getting out of the house. Out there is getting out of the house. You just talking. Gina, you understand, man? All right, Denise, she's got her head down. And then Jade. I just don't get it. Hello, Denise. How are you?